Hey guys, in this video we are talking about the social media video automation, and this is not just the average social media automation. It is basically saving you 3 hours of work to 1 minute. So that is the cool thing about this automation. And another pillar about this automation is that you have the orchestration part in there. So at each step, once the previous step will be approved, only then this automation will move towards the next step. So keywords will go to scripts, then move to video, then captions, and then the uploading. Let's see the demo and see it in action. Okay, so what's the workflow of this process? Is firstly we are getting the keywords. So this is the SEO back data. So before that, even before setting up keywords, we are giving input that contains your business, your website, and then the third thing is about the keywords that we can set. Let's say you want to set it for real estate property. So you will just set as real estate property, or if you want for AI agent, so you just set it as AI agent. And this keywords. Another thing is we need to set it about the avatar that we want. So these are the things that we are inputting. And then this is the keywords generation. So we are using data for SEO for that purpose. So this is the platform for giving you giving you data backed data. So it is giving you metadata, which is giving you about like the keywords. In each request, you will get around, it's up to you, like you can get around 200 keywords. So, and then that contains the parameters like if you go to here and you can see the parameters. So we have to actually set it as, let me show you. If you go to the data for SEO, so here you can see the data for SEO keywords, and I'm using this. If you go to the section of keyword data API, Google Ads keywords for site, so there you get the task post, post request, and what we are getting is you can see at each keyword it will give you multiple keywords that with the metadata, which is like competition index, search volume, like that. Okay, so now let's move towards. So you have explored the data for SEO. Now the next thing is uh, the cool thing is that we have the keywords approval. Same for the other approvals also. So in the Airtable, we just approve the keywords. Let's say we have approved this keyword, AI chatbots. So it will just approve that keyword. Okay, and then move towards the next step. Okay. Now we have the script creation. So let's do it quickly. And for that. So this is the script creation that we do, and the same thing that, but here we get the keywords, and based on keywords, we are creating the script. Okay. So then move towards the next step, video creation, and then the captions. So video creation, we are using the Hagen tool. So Hagen is based on your input data, whether you want the professional casual look or your own avatar. And also same for voice configuration, you can set it on your own on voice or just use the existing voice. So let me show you the Hagen. You can choose any voice from here.
Hey there, here's how I sound. Hope you like it. Hey there, here's how I sound. Hope you like it.
So and just use any voice which you like for your purpose. Okay. Okay, then move towards the next step, which is captions creation. And so these captions are for multiple platforms, which is YouTube and Instagram. And then you move towards the next step, which is our final step of uploading the video. Okay. Each step, we have the approval and we have multiple tables in Airtable. So once you get the crafty automation here, then you get the keywords approved, and further on, you can set the keywords approved, the script status, video status, thumbnail status, and everything. We will go into the details. So let's now review our automation. So I will provide the business name as Crafty Automation. Okay, now let's run this automation. And as you can see, Target location we are setting at as Seattle, and preferred voice we are using mail and then email, and this is our business website. Okay. All right. Now we can submit it, and then it is running. So on the meanwhile, we can go to our Airtable to see data filling up manually, filling up on real time. It is 653 records. Now you can see the filling up of the records. So we have chosen the AI voice as keyword. So based on that, it will give you the multiple keywords with their search volume, CPC, and competition index, and year, month, etc. Okay. Let's just approve this customer service AI. Okay. So this will lead to our next step, which is script creation, right? And if we run this also, so it will use the pin dataset. Okay. So it has run, and for your information, it will go to here, and then it will generate the keywords based, or it will generate the script based on the previous response. Okay. Okay. So let's now see the keywords script creation. So once in Airtable, we have set it, we have set the keywords has been approved. That we have approved this customer service AI. Okay. Then we go to the automations. So this is the actually the automatic process, and we don't need to think about anything else. We just for testing purpose we are testing this, and go to the Airtable, and you can see the approved keywords should come here. Okay, so we have to test it again, and you can see it is running, and it should give you. Okay, so it is giving the previous keywords. Let us fix this because we have set the testing data as test automation. We can set it as craft automation, and then run the automation, and then again. Okay. Okay. It should give you now the approved keyword, and you can see customer service AI approved keyword is coming here, and the workflow has been succeeded. And you can see what does this does is that it will get you the record ID of the current record ID. Okay. So which is the recent record ID of where we have to put the data. So then we approve, we set the, okay, now then we go to the AI agent, and here you can just copy paste the exact prompt. I will give you that. So this is the system prompt for HeyGen AI video script. You are professional video script writer, and then you will get the company name, company website, one or more SEO keywords, and then you will create a script for promotion of that particular thing with respect to the company. Okay. So now let's see the Airtable script pending. So then we just map the data into the Airtable. And remember that we are getting the next. So this is the important point, that whenever the script keyword has been approved, so we will say the automation will look at the next empty row in uh, script table. So let me show you what do I mean by that. So in a script table, the next empty row is third, right? So if I run it again, okay. So then it will get that particular ID, so that when we map the data, we are mapping at that particular ID. Okay. So this is the ID that I'm talking about, right? And then this is the script. Okay. So this is creating the Asana task for that purpose. And then so that the employee must be able to know whenever the task has been created. And then we are awaiting the script. So once it is approved, we will move towards the next step. Now let's see step by step how we are executing this. So as you know from N8N form trigger, we have this particular fields: business name, target location, preferred voice, preferred avatar, website URL. Okay, so you just fill out these values. By the way, you will get all of the resources in the description, so you can get from there too. So You can set business name as text, target location text, drop down list for preferred voice, same for avatar, and website URL, right? Then this avatar and voice mapping node, what does it do is that for the voice that you are inputting, so they will map out the particular, like they will map out the professional, casual, or your own avatar, or the same for the voice mapping also. So how do you get these IDs? So you will go to the agent, and then you can get the you can go to the avatar section. So from here you can copy the avatar ID, right? And same for voice map, you can copy any voice from here, so you can get the get voice ID. And before losing voice ID, you can listen it from.
Hey there, here's how I sound. Hope you like it. The right voice brings avatar videos to life.
Okay, that's enough for testing. Now let's so then we are mapping this up. So based on the user selection, we have selected professional male, and same for voice, professional voice. So we just use the same thing, okay? And then we are using the location mapping. So this is based on the location that we have put in. We are generating the location code, because if you go to the keyword for site, and you can go to the task post, and you can see that we have to put the location in terms of code, right? And that's why we have just given the particular sets of locations. So based on that, we are mapping the location code. Then this node is for sending the post request to the keywords for site of data for SEO. And you can get this from here, like you can copy this curly request and post it there, right? And same for the parameters, you can set the content type as application JSON. And here you will you will set these parameters like target URL, language code, limit, and then location code. This way you can get the get keywords. So in get keywords, same, you go to the keyword for site and go to the task get. Okay. Here you will copy the get request from curl to here, and then paste it there. As I have already put in, so I just need to use the same. So the main thing here is that we need to use the same ID that we have created for post request. Okay, so post request basically outputs the ID. So you are mapping this ID here, right? Now you will be thinking what these parameters are. So these parameters that I shown you before, that this is for particular keywords, we are getting the competition index, language, search volume, and AI bots, their location, their search volume, their CPC, cost per click. Okay, so everything. What this node is doing, we just you are seeing these multiple parameters for, like, it is about for the whole year, right? For every month. So we just want the latest month data. So just we slice the data for the latest 20 items. So these are the items, and we are not going nested items, meaning we are not going for each month. We just extracting the latest month. Okay. And this Airtable is filling is for filling up these keywords, and same for the Airtable keywords. So filling keywords is the same, like we use the same keywords that we have gotten from the code node, and then keyword status pending. So let me show you the in action. How does it look like? So if you go to the status report and go to the, so in the status reports, these keywords has been filled up with their keyword status, and you will do keyword approve to any one of them, whichever you like. And then, and also if I show you this crafty automation here, keyword status, was the previous one. So when this node will be executed, it will be keyword status awaiting review. Right now, let's look at our column. So we are using the search volume, CPC, competition index, and I can show you in action. You can see all of the data. And this keywords pending is the same that I found before. So keywords pending is keyword status pending, right? So this is the table here, the keyword status pending. And okay, so remember I told you earlier that we are creating a human in the loop. So this is what we have used Asana for the same purpose. Then we use the same thing and just change the status to awaiting review once we have created the Asana task. Let's now understand the steps. Let's now understand the process step by step. So how do you create this anytime form trigger? You can see that N8N form you can, and then you will set your authentication, or you can set it as none. This is the content form title and the form description. You can set the field's name, business name, element type, or target locations, preferred voice, and this is a drop down list. So we are setting these 4 options. Okay, and then preferred avatar, website URL, right? So after the form has been submitted, your request has been recorded, a task has been created. This message will be pop up. Okay. So now this node is for mapping of avatar and voice. So what we are doing here is basically we just use the same IDs or from the Hagen to map the videos and voice. So if we go to the Hagen and go to the avatars, so we can see many avatars there. Let's just use this Brandon. And if I want to get its ID with a particular, let's say we have used this one. So Brandon casual, I can copy avatar ID and then paste it here. Brandon lobby front, standing front, Brandon standing front public. Okay. And same for you can set it for casual male, casual female, and your own. This our own ID is basically what we have created for our own self. Okay. So there's an option here in avatar for agent, create new avatar. So here you can create hyper realistic avatar. Now same way you can map the voice. So again you can go to the agent and go to the AI voice and copy the get voice ID, right? And then paste it here. Okay. Other than that, you will just use ChatGPT to generate this code. And yeah. So what this does is that it will be using avatar label to input the same label avatar that we have chosen in our form. Okay. And based on that, it will generate the avatar ID, meaning that it will map the same ID, okay, and output. And by the way, you will get the all of the details in the description. I will provide the free. So this is so you will get the all of the details in the description, and you can license it for selling it to other person. And I'm providing it freely, so you can get access from there. Okay, so location mapping. This is about how do we get the location mapping is okay. So I will tell you one thing that in data for SEO, if you go to the documentation stuff, and you can see in task post request, you can set the location keywords for keyword. Okay, location code. So you can see that only the location code. So how do we get to know about the particular location code? Because we talk about the locations, location names, right? So that's why I have created this module. So this module is does that. It will take the name, whatever you have put for the location, and create a respective location code. Okay, and then we are matching the key. So that will be handling like optional state name if there is. So this is we are creating a match based on our selected input, and if there is not match key, we can basically return that. Okay, so this is the fallback, and as I will provide you the code, so you just need to know that whatever location you want to put here, you can put it in the same exact format. Now this is our Hagen request, and you will get all of the details to if you want to explore the Hagen API, and you can go to the avatar videos with Hagen API. So now you can see the URL I have put there, and what you need to change is you need to put your own header auth. Okay, so here you can put your own header auth, and that's it. Other than that, we are using the same thing. So what we in the body, the target is the keyword that we have used. Okay, sorry, the website URL. This is the data for SEO HTTP request, and it is a post request for this keyword, right? So task post, you can just copy from here and copy from here, query request, and then paste it here, right? So what we are inputting here is target. So the target is the website URL that we are putting, and it depends on you. So I have tested for putting a particular keyword as a target. Let's say real estate property, or let's say AI voice agent, and then it will give you the similar AI voice agents keywords, right? We are actually using the HTTP request for data for SEO, and we're using this keywords for site, and keywords per site task post request. There you got the target location, which is the website that you're using, and the location code, right? Okay, so you can see here location code is you can just map it like that, location code. So that's it. So based on that, it will send the post request. Let's just unpin this data. Now let's wait for it. And so in the get keywords, what we are doing is that using the same request, if I go to here, keywords for site and task get, and just copy from here. And the URL, you can just see that task, json.task, the very first task. Okay, so if you go to here, you can see what do I mean by that. But this is the ID that we are dragging in, right? Okay. Then we are sending the headers with content type application JSON. Is it will just limit the keywords to first 20 keywords. Actually, each keyword has their, let's say the keyword one contains the whole history from that day to basically last 12 months. So we just want the very recent data. That's why we just applies that to the very near month. Okay, so very recent month.